ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining. Uh, Again, follow, like, and share. We know the mission and the vision. And of course, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you click subscribe. And let's get started. Let's get started with some of the things that we're going to be going over today. Basically, it's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. We are going to start with, let's see. We're going to start with a topic, basically, pretty straightforward. I'm going to get down to it. And basically, the topic for today is let's see what the topic for today is. Alright, I guess we have a really great topic today. So let's get started. So basically, guys, it's something that people do on their lives sooner or later, and it's called choosing a major. Basically, once you are at that point of your life, you definitely want to do something. About majoring in something, you want to become an expert at something, knowledgeable. And everybody has that opportunity to do that. So what are your choices? It's education, religion, science, business, English, math. So what do you want to major in? You have math, a lot of branches in math, algebra, calculus, engineering, the list goes on. English, basically, what do you want to do? Literature, you want to choose a career where you focus on language. What else? Business, what do you want to do with business? Do you want to be a manager in business? Business management. What do you want to do? Start your own business. Learn the basics, the 101 of that. Science. Basically become a scientist. Hey, it's a very easy word to say. What branch in science do you want to do? Biology, chemistry. Those are just a little bit of the first ones that you go through. Just to see if you're ready for that. Religion. Again, a very very important matter to deal with. They also have that as well if you want to become a professional in religion. Education, again, in campuses, everything from math to science. You have a lot of that in there. So make sure you know what you're doing. You make sure you understand what the concepts are. Don't just try to don't try to how would you say it? Don't try to just say, hey, well, I'll do this. Who cares? No, make sure you know what you're doing. Moving on, that's as far as as college goes. Once you move into a university setting, the doors start to open. So if you start at college, those are your options. You move on into a university, Or if you start in a university, the options change. There's business, chemistry, physics, literature, management, music, biology, art and design, economics, medical, law, computer science, engineering, management, architecture, and of course, some of these courses, some of these majors, they're also offered at a college. But if you really want to get the best of it, the university is the way to go. Skip college, go straight into the university. It's the best way to do it, and what a better way to do it. So let's talk about these majors real quick. Business, guys, we already went over it. It's 101. Chemistry, hey, you know what? You want to discover the next cure for something. You want to discover the next cure, the next non-cure. You want to know what's good for crops, what's good for all of that. You want to eradicate a bug. Chemistry as well as physics, they're correlated. Literature, you want to learn a little bit about what somebody like the a little bit of the history behind the person who said that he saw an apple fall into the ground from the tree, and he learned that the law of gravity. Do you want to learn the story behind that? Literature. Management, you want to manage your day, you want to manage your month, your year, basically your business, your schedule, whatever you want to do. Go into management, and again, it's not just going to teach you, some of the basis, but it's going to teach you more than that. It's going to go in depth. Just the same way, in chemistry and in physics, they go in depth. They're going to go in depth in management. So basically, you want to do something that you're really good at. Biology, again, you have the science field there. Economics, it goes with management. Physics goes with chemistry. Business goes with management. Literature goes with chemistry. It goes with biology. It goes with music. Literature is a really expansive one. Art and design. Yeah, you don't want to major just in literature. You might want to major more like in economics, and then do a little side course on literature. Law, again, very important for you to know. Medical field is very fast and growing right now. So if you want to become a member in that society, it's a growing major. Computer science, technology is at its peak, but it's still growing at the same rate it has always been growing. Management, again, you have management, kind of, come at it again. And architecture. Architecture is very important. It goes with business, it goes with management, it goes with economics, law, art, and design. So as you can see, all of these majors, they basically overlap each other. If you learn a little bit of business, you're gonna know how to you gotta know how to manage your business. If you know a little bit of music, you gotta know how to do the art and design so that you can design a song, so that you can do the art, so that you can read it, so that you can design a book. So that goes a little bit with management. They overlap each other. If you know how to use a computer, you go into physics, biology, chemistry. There's a little bit of more than just a computer. Once you tap into those fields. Engineering, the same thing. There's a little bit of more tools when you tap into those fields. The same thing, goes for art. You're trying to do art and design. There's art in law. There's art in all of these fields: business, physics, biology, economics, medical, engineering, management. You're doing business. You can always do business in chemistry, literature, management, music, art and design, law, computer science, and architecture. So it's really pretty much up to you what you want to do. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. A lot of the people that say, hey, you know what, schools for losers. Not really. There is, a reason, why we have schools, and it's pretty much for you to get an education and to get educated as far as what career choice you want to make, or or what do you want to do? You know, so there's the college side, and then you have the university side, as you can see. And where are we going with this, guys? Basically, why are we talking about this? That's a question that always comes up sooner or later. Basically, it's pretty simple, straight to the point. You know, you have the choice of going to college and then into university, but more importantly, you know, you want to go straight into the university, even though, you know, a lot of teachers, from their view, they might encourage you to go to the college first and then the university. You got to remember, you know, sometimes, you know, they have a certain course for you dedicated so that you can go into the university right from the get go. But yet, sometimes you don't take that course and you think you're too cool for the course, then you definitely do go through the college and you learn a different experience. It does not mean that you know, you're behind on stuff. It means that you're just learning differently, and that's still good. You know, that's still good. Basically, what are we doing here? Basically, talking about college and university. What's the main inflection that we want to do, or the point that we want to score? It's pretty simple, guys. It's pretty simple. Um, it's called Education Matters, and of course, you know, we just went over all of those majors. Um, it's called vocational school. You know, we just discussed a lot of vocations. We said, hey, you want to, you know, you want to do this, you want to do this vocation or this other vocation, uh, major in this. Again, guys, sometimes it takes more than one major to actually get somewhere. So basically, as you can see here, you know, we have a lot of vocations, and basically, as you can see, it says Education Corner, education that matters. And of course, you know, what is it that really matters? You have geometry, you have, you know, a little bit of engineering, you know, you have a little bit of geometry again, a little bit of shop, a little bit of everything. So as you can see, you know, it's not, hey, you know what, I'm a geometry expert, I'm ready to go and make a house. Not at all. You know, you still have a shop, you still have engineering, you know, that takes place. So you're not just going to say, hey, you know what, well, I have the book on how to make a house, I'm going to make a house. Not at all. You know, you still need to learn a little bit about management, on how to manage a crew, how to manage a team, how to do the certain transitions. Okay, you know, we're in the first phase. In the first phase, we do this. In the second phase, we do that. In the third phase, we do this. Again, that's a lot of BS, but at the same time, a lot of, you know, pretty important stuff that you need to cover in order to make a house, make a business department, make a, you know, a plaza or a mall. You know, it takes a lot of really a lot of people with a lot of majors, with a lot of vocation, to make these kinds of decisions. So sometimes you might say, hey, well, I'm a major in this, and basically I'm an expert. Again, where's your team at? Where's your crew at? Are you able to manage? Are you able to tell people, hey, this is when you need to do this, this is when you need to do that, this is when you need to do that? So even at a restaurant level, it's pretty complicated. You know, sometimes you can understand the level of education of a restaurant owner just by looking at their staff, looking at how many people they have in charge, by looking at how many people they have in total. So again, that just lets you know the amount of thought that is put into a business such as a restaurant. Of course, if you go into a store, it's a little bit different. You know, now you're not just working with one team or three teams, but they're in the same team. You're working more with, you know, one team here, another team over here. This team wears this shirt. This team wears this other shirt. Oh, okay, we're having visiting teams because they have to you know, deliver some supplements. They're not even in our team, but they're gonna walk into our store and do this and do that. So you have a lot of technology, you know, a lot of communication, technology wise, a lot of communication, you know, verbally, but really most of the communication is done through technology. So again, it's very important for you to really know what you want to do with your life, not just because, oh, well, you can't just say, Well, I know already what I'm going to do. You know, I'm going to be a major in this, and then once I major in it, I'm going to start a job in this. You know, you can say all of that, but at the end of the day, it's very important to know where you come from in order to know where you're going. So, with that said, you know, it's a mission, a vision, a mission, a vision, basically pretty important. You know, a meeting place. You have the vision place to know where the webcam is at, to know where the auto interface is at, all of that. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, follow me on YouTube, and of course, click subscribe. And with that said, we have one more thing that we have to go over, and then we'll turn it back to you guys and give you a little bit of time to comment, a little bit of time to share your insights. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You know, click that bell for notifications. Click the thumbs up on the like button, and of course, share this with your platform, with your people. Let them know what you're working on, what you're thinking about, and of course, comment on the chat for some constructive criticism. If I'm doing something that you like, let me know. If I should do something different, or if I should add something into videos such as these, or if you have a topic that you want me to discuss about, let me know in the comments. And of course, for all I can share. And with that said, it's until next time.